What's up, y'all? It's Maya the Messiah.
I'm your girl, Kiki.
You love me.
Are you riding? So you never
aka Lil E from the E.
Elbow slice. Thank you, Lauren. Elbow slice.
And this is Real Table Talk, guys. Welcome back for another episode. Today episode, we're going to be talking about like being black in America, being black in general, really. Like the things we go through, the things we have survived, you know.
And just experiences with different races. I feel like it's a lot of things that we go through, but I feel like it's nothing like being black in America. I love being black. I just love it.
Black power, baby. Black power.
And we are wearing pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Oh, yes.
And we just want to give a warm, heartful shout out to all the survivors out there of breast cancer. If anyone in your family has survived it or they're going through it, we pray for you. And, you know, keep fighting.
And pray for the ones that have lost people to that, lost women to that. As you know, men can have breast cancer too.
Shout out to the men.
So, and I just recently found it out. I'm not even gonna lie. I just recently found out men can have breast cancer.
Yeah. So yeah. How was you guys' weekend? You know.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm still drunk last night because last night was
I got little boy honey. I don't know how I made it home.
And I stayed in the house and was just being a mom. You know? Per usual, but I love it. You know, and it was too cold. Like I really wasn't even down for that.
It was ugly last night.
Yeah.
But I'm still drunk. But I'm here.
In full effect.
That's how you gotta keep moving. Like you can't be calling out of work because you're drunk now. This is work too. And I'm the one.
I know. I'm over here looking. I still
call out.
I can't make it.
We're here. Gonna give you guys a great show.
Yes.
But we talked about last show also. I feel like we didn't cover a lot that we wanted to in our last episode about like the male and female and like why men do the things they do and then like dudes jumping on this talking about women do this and women do that. So I think we should have a part 2.
It's gonna be a part 2, you guys.
Just something popped up in my head. With the male and the female, one thing that I still don't understand is when the guys said the definition of a hoe came from us women. I don't know if y'all listened to Summer Walker's album, but she was talking about some real stuff and it made you think about that. Like, I feel like that term, they said it came from us. I feel like the term solely came from them. And I just feel like y'all need to go check out her music and y'all will see what I'm talking about. I still don't understand.
Yeah, cause like I don't care. I would definitely believe dudes be having conversations like, oh, that hoe right there, that hoe right there.
She a hoe. That's where it originally came from. Man, oh, she a hoe. She done had sex with this many dudes and all this and that. It come from dudes. So I didn't understand it. I still don't understand.
So it's gonna be a part 2. So
y'all
invite, you know, if any of you guys or ladies would like to come on and for part 2, you know, just hit us up and let us know.
Please.
Yeah, it's going down again.
And we need to make this like something big.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a panel. We want like a married man, a single father, and then like a married woman, a single mother, and you know, bachelors, and you know. So yeah. So if you'd like to come on, let us know. You know.
But no, did y'all watch Power?
I saw
R.I.P. to Keisha. So how do we feel about Keisha? Y'all think she got what she got?
Keisha was finna get like you doing too much. Like why was you looking at if you did not kill Tasha? I mean, you was still gonna get killed.
But my thing is, you knew before all that, like it was gonna end up coming sooner or later. Like they was gonna end up trying to take her son and stuff like that. You knew it was gonna be a part of the game. So if you knew you wasn't ready for it, you should have just stayed.
So ready to be down.
Like you didn't even do you didn't do the precautious thing. Like first ask, did he pay for this house? You were just living in it, and then once you found out that he did pay for it, you looked dumb as hell for signing off on that paper. So now he finna really know you disloyal because you know the police gonna throw that in your face. So and you know that's.
I still feel bad for Tommy though, cause
Me too.
like, oh,
Me
Tommy
too.
can't keep
They
up.
done lost. They all died. The ones that he hated.
Tommy is crazy.
It's hell. I would not want a man like Tommy. I ain't even gonna lie.
That man is crazy.
Yeah.
And you know, well, I don't know if we already talked about, like, our topic for today was being black in America. Now that thinking about this show, and he, you know, he was talking to Keisha's son and saying how when he was growing up, he was the only kind of him where he stayed.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we go through stuff too, but then it's like that 1% of white people that go through stuff.
Definitely.
1% that actually go through stuff versus like 89-90% of black people, or 95-99% of black people going through things every day, adversity and all that every day. But one thing I want to talk about when being black in America, one day I was going down the road, I was listening to V103, and see, I was on V103 talking about just being a black man and racism in America. And one thing that he pointed out that I really love is that we all have to unlearn what we've learned, because what our parents taught us too was false information. It's like we have to really go back and unlearn everything that we've learned, everything that we've been taught, relearn it, and teach it. Because it's like we've been living by a lie for so long.
Yeah, I definitely believe it. Like the things they teaching us in school, like the history they teaching us in school, I feel like it should be a black history also taught.
And it's like
in
something,
school.
like some important dates and stuff I never even knew about until I got out of high school. I'm like, ain't this we supposed to cover in social study?
I definitely think all schools should cover black history, like, cause it's black kids, little kids that should grow up
Not
knowing
just
black
slavery,
history.
not just slavery, not just, you know, Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, and you know, people like that. Not just that. And it's been certain subjects that I have been in that did teach me some stuff about us, because I did not know that all music generated from us. Jazz, country, rock, all that generated from our music. So you, like, just being black in America is amazing. Like, we were the first people on earth, never forget that. We were the first people on earth.
So I don't know what the white man
I don't care what he say. What he say. This. And you know what? And I'm not. And look, and we were just talking about this too. Everybody is not racist, but we are all prejudiced, and we just have to be real. We may not want to say it. Oh, I'm not prejudiced. I'm not like this. I'm not that. We all are.
Everybody had a
joke. Yeah,
I know one type of phrase. That's that white folk shit.
That's that black folk shit. That's that ghetto shit.
That's that Mexican shit. Like,
we all say
shit
that.
like that. Even though we probably don't mean it, but like still though.
And like I'm not a racist. I know I'm prejudiced, but I have some white people that I do love. Like, I really do know. Like, no lie. Like I said, I'm not a racist. But do I think a certain way about black people? White people? I do. I'm pretty sure they think a certain way about us. It's just facts.
Yeah. And I think we all do the same thing. Like, we all eat fried chicken and drink Kool-Aid. Look, every black person eat fried chicken.
No, and it's so crazy because I was cooking at my daddy's house the other day, and he live in this apartment complex to where if your fire alarm go off, everybody else's fire alarm go off, and it's like a real small little community or whatever. And me and my sister were cooking chicken. So the lady gonna walk over there and say, the alarm just went off because the stove was hot because they were cooking chicken. She was like, oh, so yeah, that's so cliche. I'm like, so why would she say that? Why not just say we just cooking?
Right.
And I'm like for real though. Like,
I had to throw it in there. She cooking
chicken. Damn, we gonna cook a steak.
Exactly.
I like steak too.
I like steak. But so
experience I went through about like being black in America, but is being pulled over or whatever.
For no reason.
Exactly. I got pulled over, and the first thing the cop asked me when I got pulled over was, did I have drugs or weapons in the car? Like, why? I didn't
Nigga, look at her. Dude, like she got drugs
like
in her
why
car.
was that the first thing that came out? It was a white officer.
Nah, hey, how you doing?
But thinking, hey, how you doing? License registration? No. Yeah, he just knocked on the window. Do you have any weapons or drugs? No. He had me let down my back window because he wanted to check and make sure wasn't nobody in my back seat or like wasn't no drugs or nothing. Like, he really treated me like a criminal. And then he finally told me, oh, I'm just gonna get you a speeding ticket. Like,
You had
I really
for a speeding
like
ticket.
it's crazy. Like,
I'm just
being black in America, get pulled over for no fucking reason.
and it's crazy because now I have to raise my son in this hateful world. But one thing I say, and I'm always going to say, and I'm always going to do, is I'm going to make sure he learns the right way, and I'm going to make sure that he is aware of everything that's going on. But he ain't going to be no punk. I'm telling you, because let me tell you something. He's going to learn this law. I need to learn the law. We need to learn together.
Yep.
Because I do not want him to grow up in this world and be confused on stuff and not be aware of what's really going on around us, because this is not a pretty world. Just like money is everlasting, I feel like racism and controversy is everlasting. So it's like, and it's just going to change up in different ways. Yeah, now we are able to go more places, black people, but we're still going through the same thing. Yeah, we used to get whipped, now we're getting shot. But we also have to understand that black people have always been like this, because a lot of people don't know that our people in Africa sold us to the slave owners. And still to this day, we still try to kill each other. So instead of us making each other a unity and rising above all the BS, it's going to be everlasting. But guess what? That's why we have to unlearn what we've learned and learn what's real. And stick together.
I was just going to say, you have to stick together, because we can't. I don't know.
And like you said, we used to get whipped, now we getting shot. Like, it's crazy that kids these days growing up, they shouldn't be afraid of the police officer.
They shouldn't be afraid of the school.
Like, for
that's
real,
oh my
like, it's
God.
crazy. Like, polices, I wouldn't say polices are, like, what I'm trying to say, like, polices aren't the
problem.
I won't say black people is the problem either, but I'm just saying,
it's
like,
everybody got
it.
Yeah, because people want to say like all cops. It's not all cops. There's some good.
And it's
cops
not all black people either.
Yeah, it's not all black people. But it's sad that like a kid, like you gotta give your son a talk like you can't do this when the police approach you. Don't do this because it's like because you black and they will treat you differently just because of the color of your skin.
But they will. They are. They will and they are. So you have to make sure you let them know that, because they will. And they are.
And I sit in the car, I'm gonna crank the motherfucker up. I look on my windshield, it's a note. Oh, let me grab this mug. The motherfucker said, "Learn some manners, you ugly monkeys." Girl, when I said, I said, "Call the police." Call the police.
No, my dad serious.
Yeah, and then when we got there, so they was telling me, they was like, at first the Walmart people, they was like, when the police come, you can look at the video because we can't show you the video without the police. So the police get and I'm walking in the thing, I'm finna look at the video. They was like, no, you can't look at the video and stuff like that. I was like, but they said when the police get here, I can look at it. And then so basically he just said it ain't nothing he can do about it or whatever. I was like, so somebody can come up and like physically touch my car and leave something like that. That's a racial slur. So they
got evidence that she did.
Yeah, and he said he saw her. He was like, but she didn't touch her car. I said, how do I know that? I didn't see that video.
And you know why they do that? They do that because they know most black people, we're not financially stable.
Okay, we gonna rap about the clips.
I'm gonna play the song in the background. I'm gonna rap about
Y'all got a lot of beat.
Everybody
hey, hold on, Evie, you want too fast. Like, yo. Everyone,
she already.
I'm sorry. Okay. So shout out to Zari, yeah, Buttercup, yeah, what's up? Shout out to Zari, yeah, it's called Zari, yeah, Creations. If you wanna know, we will put it at the end. Yeah. Run it up, yeah. Run it up. So let's talk about the lady that went into the man's house and shot him in the apartment and shot him because she thought it was her apartment.
Bullshit.
Like that shit. She thought it was her apartment.
How dumb do you have to be to let this
kidding work?
Like
you get 10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
Really? Because if there was a black man walking in a white woman apartment,
you already know who it had been.
Oh, he finna get like they might try to electrocute you.
Exactly.
There's nothing like white and being black in America like totally different because it's
Totally
the other way
different.
around. That man, they would have got that man life.
And I don't think it's oh Lord, I'm stuttering. I don't think there is a solution to racism, but I feel like white people should be aware of their white privilege. And then sometimes I already think they are aware of it. That's why they use it against us.
Yep.
But I feel like I want them to say it. I want to hear you say it. But then again, I feel like if I hear somebody say it, it's gonna not make me dislike them, but have a more urge to not want to be around them, because I'm gonna think they all think like that. But I can't say that. But then again, I can't say that.
How do y'all feel about the judge, the family member, the court, the officer of the court showing compassion to this lady, even though she killed this man in like cold blood? Like the judge gave this woman a hug. I think his brother gave her a hug, and then the judge, not the judge, but the officer of the court fixing her hair and and they were all black. Black judge, black officer, the brother was black, and y'all just showing compassion to this woman. It
confuses me because I'm like,
there's nothing wrong with forgiving, but people forgive from a distance. Like, you don't have to be. I mean, do you not care?
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
brother in cold blood, literally knocked on his door. Did she knock on the door? Or she just walked in.
She tried to use her key to get in.
Oh yeah, he opened the door and she shot him, like, literally. The man was in his house watching TV and then got killed. Like, what the fuck? Like, that shit still don't sit right with me at all.
It don't.
Like, I don't understand it at all.
They give me chills. Like
literally, you can be sitting in your house and somebody just claim they try to walk like it's their house and come in and shoot you.
Just like
what the fuck?
This is a cold
This is
world.
crazy. And just like the lady that just got shot from an officer shot her from outside inside her house when she was in there playing with her nephew, like telling her to raise her hands up from outside. You're not even close up on her to see what she's doing. And then they said that the lady, they said her neighbor. I've heard that the neighbor called the police because her door was open, so he thought that somebody had broke in. And they said he regretted so bad. He said he regretted calling the police because he said none of this would ever happen.
Yeah, but he probably thought, like, he probably didn't even know his she was a family member. But still though, like, the police, he didn't even do his job right. The first thing you thinking is shoot. Like, why did you go in, investigate, and see what's going on?
They'll be their first.
You're supposed to be brave.
They'll be their first.
It's crazy that some officers' first thought is to shoot
a black person.
Like, y'all don't have tasers no more. Like, what the hell? Y'all can't just tase a person if you feel like somebody in the wrong and then shoot. Or like, if your life is not in no kind of danger, what's the point of pulling out your gun?
Especially if you see they don't have any no weapon. No weapon.
And I was just watching a video on YouTube. This man was in the car, and he had his car in drive, and he was scared to put it in park because the police was literally had his gun out to his head and was like telling him to get out the car. He was like, I can't, like, you got a gun to my head. He like, put it in park. He like, no, because then you gonna think I got a gun. You gonna try to shoot me. And it's crazy because as the boys were recording, the police like, he's got a gun, he's got a gun. This man ain't got no kind of gun in his hand whatsoever. That police was waiting on him to put his car in park so he can shoot his ass. Then claim thought he had a gun. Like, that's so crazy.
That's
what made me mad. It's like, another police officer ended up coming over there, putting a car in park and just threw his ass out the car.
Somebody like,
the police said he got a gun, and the boy recording the whole thing like, I don't have a gun. Like, that nigga like, I don't have a gun, and the police talking about, he got a gun, and like, who's getting ready to shoot this boy?
That is
he like, put your car in park. He was like, no, I'm not touching this thing because you finna try to shoot me. He like, you come over here and put it in park, and he did not even touch that thing. Like, another police officer came over, put the car in park, and they just threw his ass.
I know that's right, but that's crazy because you in a life and death situation. You don't know if your life gonna be took from you or when you literally not doing nothing. That is crazy and it's fucked up.
You shouldn't be scared of police officers. Like, it
oh my god,
that's
right
there. My ass. That's for real.
Y'all know where like police officers came from? They were like back in the day. I think they were like land officers, so they used to just watch the land to make sure slaves didn't like run away. So that's what they used to be, and then they kind of just like became something bigger over time. But
so they always been gunning for the black folks.
I guess so crazy.
History repeating itself. But it's just, I don't know. Like I say, I'm always thinking about I have to teach my son this stuff. And make him aware.
He's a boy. He's like
a black
man.
boy. Yes, he is a black child. He is here on earth Now, he's not a white child. He's a black child. He's a black man. So it's like, whew.
And to our black men out there, stop killing each other.
Y'all
White people are already killing us. The white people are already killing us too. And like us black people, we should stick together. We should be able to uplift one another, you know, encourage each other. Not out here hating on one another. Like that hate shit is for the birds. You shouldn't be hating on the next person because they doing better. Like you got the same 24 hours
that everybody else got.
So that hate shit, you know, that killing shit, killing each other, like. This shit gotta stop.
I think it's a lot of things that we can do better. I feel like
definitely
support each other more on what we're doing. Mm-hmm. We can all get somewhere. I can't say we can all get somewhere because it's always gonna be that class range. But I feel like more of us would be able to. We would be recognized for more things because if you look at these other races, they're getting to it. And I'm not saying that we're not, because we are flourishing out here too. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that we're not. I'm saying we can do so much more because we were the first people on earth.
And if we just stick together, we will be unstoppable, y'all.
You know, work on being owners.
We need more, owners, have more businesses, be lawyers, be doctors. I mean, like, for real.
And all y'all dope boys out here, like, y'all ain't doing, I don't know what y'all doing with y'all money, but like, y'all talk like y'all just got it all. Like,
y'all ain't moving no real way. You see that status I had made on Facebook, and then folks would get a message on, so why would you say that? Why would you say that? Because I was just making a joke. I was like, if my I said, y'all plug ever pissed y'all off that y'all want to call it. I was just making a joke that folks on this, I said, why would you say that? I'm like, hey, shut the fuck up, because half of y'all don't sell no more than 6 G's a day. Y'all not pushing no weight for real to even be worried about the police.
And if you
just want to do it,
do with your money, but try to invest in your community, make your community
something.
better.
Have a job.
If you gonna do what you do, like make something of that. Don't just sit there and sell
and try to
for
be for the rest of your life. Just because you're from the ghetto doesn't mean you can't grow.
And have that bullshit anyway.
But no, like for real, you can grow from that. Like, yeah, I think everybody gonna go through a stage to where they doing some reckless stuff, but are you gonna stay that way? And I feel like that's what I'm saying. Controversy and adversity is forever. The world is never gonna be like a happy go place. It's never gonna be that. But let's make the most of it while we're here. Like.
We got to.
Like, I don't know. You got people out here trying to kill us, trying to make us extinct and shit. Like, let's stay together.
Have y'all ever been in a like controversial thing with another race or went through? Like,
I can't say I have.
Been racist towards you?
Yeah, when I went to Walmart, honey. I already told y'all about that, but it really is sad because I feel like if it was the other way around, if I was to have went and put a note on that white lady's car and it would have been like, you cracker or whatever, I'm pretty sure they would have tried to find me and press charges against me. But
especially since they have evidence that they don't.
Yeah, and they literally seen this lady get out her car, walk to my car, put the note right there, and leave. But they told me they didn't see her license tag and they didn't see the lady.
Anybody know Walmart got all the cameras?
That's what I'm saying. And she pulled right behind me, so you had to come past the front entrance, and that's where all the cameras at. So that's all like, okay. I said, if I find this bitch in front of it's gonna be y'all.
They probably didn't want to let you see the tail of that. She's gonna pop up this bitch.
I don't give a fuck. That shit, it was.
I never went through, except with the police thing. It's only. But I never encountered someone.
Brother, y'all remember that time we went downtown and Emmy had got pulled over? Oh my God.
That's an experience that we can say all white people are not.
Yeah, all cops are the same. It was actually 2 white cops.
That was the UGA police too, weren't they?
No, they were at Clark County. Pulled us over leaving downtown. I was drunk as hell.
Didn't have headlights on.
Didn't have my headlights on. So when he pulled me over, I was already scared. I'm like, I'm drunk. That's gonna be the first thing he gonna say. I'm drunk. So he like, no, I pulled you over. I'm like, no. He like, first of all, your headlights not on, and y'all just hit somebody. I'm like, well, damn. So then he ended up pulling me over. I had to do like to get out the car to do the walking test. I failed all that shit. Then on top of that, he found my marijuana in the car. So I was scared right in there. I just started crying. I thought I was gonna go to jail.
And she started crying. I'm in the backseat eating my food calmly, like, and then I was like, I can drive.
Yeah.
And he's texting me. He was like, I mean, yours is pretty low, but it's still going up. But drive straight home. I was
Like
okay.
he just took my weed. I was mad about that. He took my weed, but he was like, your cousin is not as drunk as you are, so I'm gonna let her drive you home. Like you never been arrested. I'm not gonna give you a record. So to that police officer, thank you.
And I can say downtown, it's been enough. I lost my ID down there, and Caucasian man mailed my ID back to me and sent me. And he's like, I know you would need this. So that's what I'm saying. They're not all the same.
There's some good people out here.
It is
some.
SOME. But yes, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to Life Blows, Smoker Dance Production. We do need to extend our last episode when it comes down to the men's mental and females mental.
I still like it's bullshit.
So
but we will see.
Part of the next episode. Hit us up. Let us know. Shout out to I hope I
Bring us
said
more
her name
topics.
right. Zaria. She made us these cups.
Yes.
Real tabletop. I hope I said your name right. If not, correct me, girl.
Thank you so
Thank you for
much.
our cups, girl. Y'all like, share, comment, subscribe.
And you know, it's all it takes is one click. We ain't asking for all that. Like just one click. Like I said, support your people, but you know, you don't have to if you don't want to.
People both have to jump in my inbox and try to talk to me. Click that like, watch the
or
video,
just share it.
share it,
Something.
Something. So yeah.
See y'all next time.